Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the mound now, Matt Morris. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Chuck Knobloch.
Number 11.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded, and that's a great play for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Derek Jeter, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Bernie Williams stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and pitching in this game, Roger Clemens. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And stepping in is the speedy Fernando Vina. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0. Clemens, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer.
2-0.
Pulls that one foul. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for St. Louis, Polanco. To the left side, but it is well foul. One.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the right fielder, J.D. Drew. Foul ball there. Now move to first. And he's back in safely.
That's a ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. Vigna, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's a base hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, not close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Slider misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Sliced hard but foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. O'Neill sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Number 5. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Line drive, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. Paquette digs in now. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Can't glove it cleanly. He'll score.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's the shortstop. Fastball almost got him there. Rips that one to right. O'Neill snags it, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, David Justice.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Back there. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And up next for New York, Paul O'Neill. First offering, and it just misses. That's down and in. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That one misses. 3-0.
3-0.
And a slow curve drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Ground ball up the middle. Mejia fires over to first. 2 away.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 18.
And now the veteran third baseman. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the slider just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
On the ground, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 22. Clemens back to work.
Ball inside.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kerry Robinson will hit next. Singy, you've got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Fernando Vina. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Runner takes off. Laser could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The relay to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Polanco next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Knobloch makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, and now the rookie second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Soriano, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Nope,
just missed.
1-0.
Slice to right, and foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Chuck Knobloch. Left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's Jeter with 2 men in scoring position. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And another ball. On the inside corner for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. He'll score on the sac fly. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So digging in, Bernie Williams.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
No.
First pitch just misses. And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Tino Martinez stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Right through there for a strike. Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Knobloch at third. Williams over at first with 1 away. The 2-2. Out towards left center. Robinson on the move to the alley. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Next is the designated hitter, David Justice. He's already homered in this game. And that misses off the outside edge. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. In there for strike 1. Ripped into center, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. 4-3. They take the lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
First and second. 2 outs. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one the other way. Mejia whips it to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, J.D. Drew. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Late swing, foul to the left.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neal flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
McGuire in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Next to hit, number 5. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 4-3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 18. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
2-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to?
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
And next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Singled and scored his first time. That one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul straight back. fouled off, and they'll do it again. And
ball
takes
one.
low for ball one.
One ball,
No
two
outs.
strikes. Count.
Runner on second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Chuck Knobloch getting ready to hit. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Pulls it down, and there are two away.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Derek Jeter digs in now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swings through that.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Out to short, Mejia. Gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the fourth, now up for St. Louis, Craig Paquette.
Number 29.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 3.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now the Cardinals catcher worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Not in time. He's safe. One out and a runner at second. Just missed.
Outside.
Inside, and it's 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch misses, and a full count now.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kerry Robinson. 0 for 1 so far. That to right. O'Neill under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. The Cards leave one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mike Matthews.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And here's the first baseman, Tino Martinez. This to third. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Justice.
And now David Justice. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Moving into the bullpen for the Cardinals. Luther Hackman up and loosening in the pen. Matthews warming up as well. And it's fouled away.
Ball, that's off the plate.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Paul O'Neill. splits the plate, and that is strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Justice around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Man at first with one gone. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. That one down the line. Fair ball. Boots it. And he'll reach second with one away.
Now that number 18.
So two in scoring position with one out. Now the third baseman. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. A little out front there as he swings through it. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, one out. Ripped towards third. Whips it across. And there's two away.
Now that second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now here is Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 2.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a ball popped up. Vigna. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 6-3. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the second baseman, Fernando Vigna. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And that is out of play.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
There's a swing and a drive. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Polanco now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The other way, and that's a base hit. Coming home, the throw in, but it's offline, and it's 6-4.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Digging in, J.D. Drew. Gets the outside corner with that one. Polanco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's the Cardinal DH. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they trail by 1. And he's there with a double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him with a spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Paquette will hit next. That's outside.
Yep,
ball 1. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Now it's going to be number 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mike Stanton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Mendoza, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the left fielder, Chuck Knobloch. Matthews back to work. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first and a quick out, number 1. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Jeter goes 6 feet 3 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Rips one to right. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Williams, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Redbirds 5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 38.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, 1-run game, and now the Cardinals catcher. A strikeout and a walk. Late swing fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Kerry Robinson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs. In the air, right field. O'Neill sizes this one up, and there's two down.
Now batting, number 4.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Fernando Vina. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. And that one fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the slider just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. This one remains close. 6-5. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. And now the DH, David Justice.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Gene Steckschulte getting loose out there. Klein, a left-hander, also throwing. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And up next for New York, Paul O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to left field. Paquette moving back for this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Posada.
And now the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. 1 for 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ramiro Mendoza.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the right fielder, J.D. Drew. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. And fouled off. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. This guy with light tower power. Shortened the bunt and missed it, 0-1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
And a sac bunt here. Out on the sac bunt.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
So the tying run at second. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ramiro Mendoza is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 48.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Craig Paquette. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Mike Stanton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 8-6.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's the catcher. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires the first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gene Steckschulte.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 36.
Here's the third baseman.
For the Yankees, third baseman, number 18.
The Yankees looking to rally. That's a strike. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Dave Veras, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next offering is down low. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Chuck Knobloch. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the air to left center. Paquette sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Yankees 6. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Kerry Robinson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Fernando Vina next up for the Cardinals. That one missing inside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. And that one sliced foul. Line drive. Jeter on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, number 27.
Polanco next up for the Cardinals. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 48 departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
out of the
New York
bullpen for the
Yankees.
Yankees, Mike Stanton.
Number 29.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. Drew, the next to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a couple more. It's 10-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mark McGwire. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the DH. And a curve misses outside. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
.3-0 down. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Back to work, 3-2 now. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. This play doesn't cost him. Inning over. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. Schulte back to work. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. S.V.G. in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luther Hackman, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Matthews also getting ready. And the 0-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And here is Tino Martinez. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Jeter, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Justice.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gene S.V.G. done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Dave Veras on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 43.
First and second, 1 out. David Justice stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The tying run at the plate.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. A double play to end it.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking him up. Huge double play to end this.